So today we're going to talk about selling your condo in peak season along the beautiful Emerald Coast. Get ready. So our first edition this year is going to be about sellers wanting to sell their condos. Okay, so here's the scenario. Got this great beachfront condo. And maybe you're now decided that maybe you don't use it as much as you thought you were going to use it, or it's been an income producing property for you as you were getting towards retirement. And now that big day has come and now you're ready to get rid of this and start finding that second home or retirement home. Let's talk about that a little bit. When is the best time? Well, you know, there's really no magic answer, but I can give you some hints about a few things. January to March is our snowbird season, and so many of our friends from the north, where it's bitterly cold, are ready to escape that cold and come down to where it's a tad bit warmer. They come down and they stay until the end of March. When they leave, it becomes what we call peak season, and that's when our real short-term rental program starts kicking off. It can be anywhere from the mid-March to first week of April before it really kicks in, depending on when spring break is with the different school systems. And so from there until about mid-August is what we call peak season. That's when everybody's coming in, and that's when the rental terms go week to week, Saturday to Saturday. Check out about 11 o'clock on a Saturday from the previous week. Check in for the next week about 3, maybe 4 o'clock on that same Saturday. So you've got a 3 or 4 hour window. If you have your property on a property management program, many of those companies have a policy. They will not disturb their guests during their vacation time. I mean, absolutely. I mean, you're on vacation, you've saved up for this, you've looked forward to this. You do not want to be worrying about realtors and their buyer prospects come traipsing through the condo while you're trying to enjoy your getaway. So that just leaves that little, those 3 or 4 hours. Okay, so if you're lucky enough that everything you want to see is in that same complex, you can probably get several units in. But if you're not sure which complex you want to be in and you want to look at several different units, that's eaten up into your showing time. Now let's think about it. It's summer, traffic is bumper to bumper, and you're trying to travel from many complexes. You don't get a lot of time. You don't get to see a lot of units. And then what happens? The buyers start to become frustrated because they're like, well, why are they even putting it on the market if this is all I can see? That's an option that you need to think about. If you're lucky enough that you do vacation rental by owner yourself, you may have a lot of repeat clientele that have been staying with you for years and actually have almost become like family. So you may be able to pick up the phone and say, hey, listen, I really don't want to bother you. Buyer has come by and wants to come with a realtor to look at the unit. Can we just get in? It can be while you're at the beach. It's at your convenience. You just let us know. And many times, those renters are more than accommodating. But keep that in mind if you're thinking about selling your condo and it's a great rental. The off-season starts, as I said, kind of mid to late August and goes through the end of the year. It is a little slower then, so you have more opportunity for your unit to be open, therefore more opportunity for it to be shown. Well, you say, yeah, but you know what, Lisa, there's not anybody here. Well, we do have people here in the winter, just not as massive as we have in the summer. But let me tell you something, the buyer that's serious, that knows this area, they already know. The best time to get in to see a condo when you're serious about buying is in the off season, because you can get in just about any unit that you want to see. So they're going to absolutely plan their condo hunting trip during that off season. So there's some things to think about. If you have any questions, give me a call. This is Lisa Norton with your Paradise Group, Coldwell Banker United Realtors, signing off for now, where you call it paradise and I call this home.